So I'm standing in the doorway of a polytunnel where I've been growing salad all through this previous winter. It's now March the 24th and these plants have been cropping for 5 months. They were sown in September, planted in October, we started picking in November, a brief lull in January, but otherwise every fortnight every plant has been yielding wonderful quantities of lovely salad leaves of all different flavours. And this morning it's been frosty, it was -3 overnight, so it's interesting to see how quite a few of them are actually frozen at the moment. Polytunnels don't keep frost out, but they do protect plants from wind and rain, and that's the main value. It enables plants to keep growing in otherwise inclement weather, and the quality, the leaf quality, stays really high. We have a wonderful range of leaves here, all different flavours, from leaf radish, mustards of all shapes and colours and hotness, and lettuce, spinach, parsley, anchovy, dill, coriander, all plants that you can grow through the winter that don't mind being frozen, and they keep cropping until towards the end of April they'll start flowering, and then I pull them out ready for planting tomatoes in May. Some of them actually are starting to flower a bit now, but they'll go on cropping for a little while yet, and you can eat the flowers. Here I'm surrounded by a wonderful array of winter salad from September sowing in modules, planted in here in October, and it's been growing all winter, and we've been picking off these same plants for 5 months. And there's a whole range of all different flavours. The soil treatment was very simple between tomatoes and planting these salads, for example. All I do is just tread down the soil gently before digging holes to plant them. And I haven't used any extra feed. This had a generous dressing of well-rotted compost between January and April, and that was enough to mulch the pasture. This is all undisturbed pasture here that these plants are growing in, and it's just had that compost on top was enough to kill the pasture, grass and weeds. And very few weeds have grown since then, in fact, and any weeds that do grow, we pick them as we're picking the leaves. And the way we pick the leaves is to just take off the outer leaves of plants. If I show you, for example, with this lettuce here, this has already been picked many times, this lettuce. I kind of go underneath and I'm pushing down on its outer leaves to come away with a nice selection. You can see that I've got the stem as well. This is a multi-stem variety. And then I put these leaves after washing in my salad bag. And then on my other side I have Granola Red Lettuce, which is one of my favourite winter lettuces because it's so winter hardy and slug resistant actually. This side we picked only 3 days ago, and then 11 days ago the ones on the other side were picked. And the way we do it is very simply just again taking off the outer leaves. So there aren't many here, but having said that, in fact there are pretty much 3 good pickable leaves on this plant. And this plant is interesting too for what's growing underneath it, which is mushrooms. Do you see there's some lovely mushrooms there? And this is a bonus of no-dig growing, because healthy undug soil has fungi in, and most of the fungi are not edible, but this is actually field mushroom here. You can see, if I cut one out, look at that. It's I'm happy to eat that. I know they're safe because I've eaten quite a few of these already of this particular kind. So this is just illustrating the point that a really healthy undug soil is full of fungi. Fungi help plants to root, particularly mycorrhizal fungi. That's different ones again, and they act as root extensions to plants and help them to forage for food and moisture. For further information, do visit my website, which is www.charlesdowding.co.uk. And also I've written a wide range of books that are widely available.